Hello ladies. So I rated a video and it was like 15 minutes and my phone said it was too long and it would not let me upload. So boo. But I am coming to you from my car to do an update. I am now 23 weeks pregnant today and things are going really, really good. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still sluggish. I'm still really tired all the time, and I don't know that will ever go away, and I don't know if it's... I think it's a combination of pregnancy-related and also chasing around an almost 2-year-old, you guys. My daughter is going to be 2 in less than a month. It's crazy. And we're planning her birthday party, so that's probably... I'm trying to do... I don't do a lot of crafty stuff. I'm not super crafty, but I am trying to make, like, centerpieces and her invitations, and I'm doing different stuff like that. So, but although this year I will not be making her cake. That was too much work. Last year was a lot of work to make the cake. And maybe I will do them again later on if she picks like a theme that they don't make a cake, but it's just easier to make a cake, or to order a cake. But anyways, this is pregnancy vlog. So yeah, 23 weeks, feeling good. Yeah, things are going good. We found out at our anatomy scan at, I think we're like 19 weeks in a few days, that we are having another little girl. I know, I think the last video I made was like my little rant about, first they said boy, then she said girl, or thought girl. So I will say that I am kind of happy that it happened the way it did, only because I think I kind of got over the initial little sadness that I had that it wasn't a boy, because I was like, well, if she's changed her mind to girl, you know, I wasn't 100% sold one way or the other, but I was thinking, I just kept telling myself it's probably a girl, which it was. And now that when we found out at the anatomy scan, I wasn't disappointed at all, and I was actually kind of excited. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, I'm gonna have 2 girls. And not to say that brothers and sisters aren't close, because I know there are those situations. I had a sister, well, half sister, but we weren't really raised together. But my mom has, 3 sisters. Yeah, 3 sisters and 2 brothers. And she hardly ever talks to her brothers, but she talks to her sisters all the time. So, long story short, it's just nice. Oh, my phone slid. That's cute. It's just nice to think that my daughters are probably going to be really close, and they're going to be close in age, and they'll hopefully have some of the similar interests. And you know, I'm sure Lily is going to love having a sister. And the bonus is we get to reuse a majority of her stuff. Not all of her clothing, because they are going to be a little bit off by the seasons, but a good chunk of it we'll be able to use. And like my swing, oh my god, I loved my swing. And it's like really girly, and so I was kind of sad that if it was a boy I was going to have to sell it and get a new one, a boy one, or a more neutral one. So I'm really excited to get to use that. And we have a lot of stuff, so it's really nice. I have bottles. I have pretty much everything I need. Like, I still, my mom and my aunt still wanted to throw a shower, which I'm okay with, because I feel like every baby should be celebrated, even if it's not even for presents, even if we just have more of like a lunch kind of date thing, I would be okay with that. But I just feel like every baby deserves a little celebration. Especially, you know, this one I had to work just as hard to get as I did my daughter. Oh, I guess I can turn here. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. Baby was measuring great. Baby was actually measuring. The doctor's office has my due date. And I don't know why. They did this with my daughter, too. Whoa. Sorry, guys. But they went off of my last menstrual period, which makes no sense to me because I did IVF. So I know the exact date that the baby was made, conceived, however you want to word it. So that puts my due date at January 16th, and that's just kind of what I've been going off of, and they have it as the 18th, which it's not too far off anyways. But it's just kind of frustrating. But the baby, oh my god, you guys are like sliding everywhere. I gotta figure out a better situation to make videos. The baby was measuring right on with the due date that I have, which is the 16th of January. So I was like, haha, I knew it. But she's doing perfect. She is measuring right on track. Everything looked good. Although they couldn't see her heart, like all the parts of the heart, I guess. Which I was okay with, and I wasn't really worried because the same exact thing happened with my daughter. But they do want to do another repeat one, so my next appointment at the end of this month, I will get one too, which is perfectly fine. I love to see the babies on the ultrasound, so yeah, but everything else is going good. We got my daughter's big girl room set up, and so now she has a Minnie Mouse room, and we painted and put up some wall decals and got her little bed and bedding. So that's exciting. Although she's not sleeping the whole night in there, but she's getting better. Every night it seems like it's a little bit longer. The first night she came in our room like at 1, the second night she came in at like 3. So I'm hoping, you know, I don't put her back in there because I'm just too exhausted to get up and put her back in her room, but, you know, hopefully eventually she will sleep through the night. Let's see, what else is going on? Not a whole lot. I might do a baby buys video if we start buying stuff now that we know she's a girl. We kind of put the baby stuff on hold just because we do have pretty much everything we need. You know, with the exception of maybe we need some more newborn clothes, and I'm trying to fill in the gaps for the 3 to 6 month wardrobe for her, because we live in Arizona and it's freaking hot, and so this 3 to 6 month clothes that I did have is all winter clothes, long sleeve and pants, and so it will just be way too hot for her to be in that. But the 0 to 3 month clothes, we will be able to use a majority of that, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, as far as like the really big stuff, we really don't have. The only thing I think that I want to get, but I just don't know if I'm going to justify spending the money, is one of those newborn sleep-in plays or whatever they're called. Kind of like the bassinet type thing. Let's see if these don't slide. You know, that folds up and you can just have it right by the bed. I have the bassinet, or I have a pack and play with the bassinet option. That's what we use for my daughter. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know that I want to spend the money because it's, not to say that it's a waste, but our house isn't huge. We don't have 2 stories or anything, and so the pack and play is a pain in the butt to move, where this other thing is really easy. But then again, we'll have the swing in the living room, and so it's kind of like if we're not in our room, we'll probably be in the living room, you know. And I have a bouncy chair, so I don't know. That's probably the only big thing. And then a double stroller. If any of you ladies have any suggestions on double strollers, please let me know. The one I'm looking at right now that I really like is the Contours Options LT, I think. They have it at Bye Bye Baby. It's like $250 or $260. Plus I figured I could use a coupon. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm gonna get. And my husband he hates it, but I'm probably gonna end up buying 2 double strollers because my daughter should be a little bit over 2 when this baby is born. And so for the first maybe year or so, probably not even that long, I don't know, but I don't anticipate her wanting to stay in the stroller much longer over 3. So I'm thinking I'm going to buy that stroller, and then I'll probably buy a sit and stand type stroller. But yeah, so leave your suggestions down below if you have any for me for strollers. But like I said, I am doing great. Baby's good. Next video I will do at my house. I can do a bump date, or not a bump date, a belly shot. But I kind of look the same. I mean, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I popped and then I just kind of stayed there. I haven't gained any weight at all, which is nice. So yeah, and I guess I'll do an update probably in about 2 weeks or so. I might push it to 3 because my appointment is like in 3 weeks. But I will talk to you later. Bye, ladies.